Welcome to this class on 3D concepting the Styracosarus, originally 2D concepted by the very talented Javier Burros. Now this tutorial comes after the other pages that we have on the site. This is a continuation of some of the skills, but now we're just sort of compressing it all together into an hour-long sort of time lapse, going through everything quite quickly on this more complicated model. So the aim of this walkthrough is to come up with something that's not really an animation-ready mesh. Instead, we just need to get a model nice and quickly so that we could, say, present it to a client or put it on your showreel for a turntable. The real essence here is speed and getting through sort of a production pipeline so that we can grade our images at the end and present everything nicely with proper lighting, whilst also being super speedy. So this class is divided into these sections, which we'll go through one by one now. The first of those sections is the Maya block. Now, the sketch that Javier had originally done is really awesome. It's got so many nice shapes and all these interlocking little forms. And because of the complexity here, it's really easy actually to block in Maya, surprisingly. So I chose to block here. This is really nice, intersecting all the shapes together in Maya using these tools. It gives you nice, lovely, crisp, clean shapes really easily. Do a quick lighting setup here using the ZooTools presets. And then it's a matter of just sending it off to ZBrush and ready for the sculpt. And of course the next section is sculpting. So over here in ZBrush now, where we just join the models together and start sculpting. And this is the fun part. This is when all the details come together and everything starts looking nice. So a lot of the techniques that we've covered elsewhere on the site here are explained again, but this time a little bit quicker. And you can see how all these little details are put into the models. And it's not a linear process, so we can just jump back into Maya and put some extra details on, come back into ZBrush and finish the model there. Which brings us now to texturing, and a really quick nasty UV unwrap is good enough for this sort of a project. We're just doing super ultra fast workflows, and ZBrush is really good for this because we've got the auto unwrap tools and poly paint. We can just get in there and start painting straight away. Now, ZBrush is not the most notorious texture package in the world. I much prefer to texture in other programs, but in this workflow where we're just getting a model out nice and quickly, it does the job to a concept level quite well. So just bring it back to Maya there and whacking on the textures, and then we'll get into lighting. So here we'll be lighting in Redshift in Maya, but you can also use Arnold or RenderMan. Our tools all support those workflows as well. And we're just using the Create 3D Characters ZooTools lighting presets here to quickly create setups. So it's just a matter of hitting some buttons and cycling through those presets, tweaking them, and we can use some Redshift LUTs. These are just great for getting simple grades out. And we've got buttons in ZooTools for getting displacement onto your model quickly. Also setting up mats quickly, ready for Premiere. And the last section here is grading, and Premiere is probably one of the most unlikely packages that you would expect to be grading in, but because we're doing super fast workflows, fast and nasty, we can just go straight to PNGs, render a foreground and a background, also render RGB mats, or puzzle mats in Redshift as they're called, and do all our grading straight in Premiere. It's really fast. The new Luminetric color tools are great for just doing quick grades, and we can really have a lot of control over our colors in ways that we never have been able to do that in an editing package before. So I'm really enjoying just doing very, very fast workflows in Premiere. Of course, you would use Nuke or After Effects if you're doing it the proper way, but Premiere is great for this super fast turnaround a model in a day. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick section. Check out the page and have a look at the super fast concepting workflow here at Create 3D Characters.